So there's always rumors about expansion teams possibly coming to the NBA. You know, one place is always Seattle. They always have wanted a team in Seattle ever since they left. The Supersonics left. And then other places have been talked about, like people think like Nashville, Kansas City, Las Vegas. There's just a ton of other places. But today we're putting the Supersonics back in, and then the Baltimore Bullets are coming in. And we're going to have a 32-team league. We're going to try and rebuild them. Baltimore's in the East. Supersonics are in the West. We're going to try and rebuild these teams, see if we can get them to meet in the finals and one of them win a championship. So that's what we're doing in today's video. I hope you guys do enjoy, but before we hop into it, as always, I would be greatly appreciative if you guys would subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications, and then also like the video. If you guys be willing to do that, that would be absolutely amazing. But now, let's hop into it. So as y'all know, every time a team gets added to a league, whether it's the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, the MLB, anything, there's an expansion draft where teams can protect a certain number of players, and we're not changing any of those settings. We're just doing the typical, what do they protect, like 8 players or whatever. So that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be both teams, so I'm gonna be I'm just gonna simulate the entire draft, but I want to see who is here. Vucevic, Millsap, there's some decent people. Is there any young players? That's the real interesting thing. But all these top players are gonna get taken. But is there any young players that might get taken that are actually good? Bol, I hope somebody picks up Bol. That would be great. Gary Trent Jr. would be cool. Anthony Simons would be a good piece. Man, there's not a lot of great pieces though. But we're gonna have our draft picks and stuff. So I'm gonna simulate the draft. We'll see how both teams look, and then we'll get into rebuilding. And we're probably going to have to tank with both teams this season, but we'll see. So I'll catch you guys at the rosters. All right, so this is a team Baltimore was dealt, and I don't mind this team at all. Yeah, this team looks pretty solid. I want to go check. Well, let's check out the entire roster, I guess, first. We got Millsap and Ibaka plus Bogdanovich, Otto Porter, and Malik Beasley. Then Mike Conley, Kelly Olynyk. This team is pretty solid. Is that Markieff Morris, Aaron Holiday? It's actually not a bad team at all. And then let's go ahead and go to the Supersonics. We got Vucevic, Reggie Jackson, Jakob Poeltl, Carmelo, DeLon Wright, Ish Smith. So we got some decent players. Svi Mikhailuk, Nicholas Claxton. We didn't get Bol. God. All right, so I want to look at the salary cap. We got some cap room here. Vucevic is really our only player that's going to be on a big contract next season. So how much cap space are we going to have for next year then? So what am I doing? All right. Okay, $61 million. Perfect. And then for the Bullets, we're going to have $55 million. All right. We're going to have some things to work with, but before we get started, I'm probably going to trade some of these people, get some value for them, and try and get like a first-round pick or so. Like the Bulls' first-round pick would be cool. We could go out and get Clint Capella, who when is the last time I got Clint Capella in a rebuild? Dude, it had to be a long time ago, honestly. So that would be an interesting trade. What's his contract situation look like, though? He's got 4 years. That would actually be a really solid trade. LaMarcus Aldridge actually wouldn't be too bad either. But if I can get Clint Capella off rip, we're going to do that. So let's get Clint in here. And I don't know if we're going to do a lot with the Bullets or the Sonics this year. Who do I want to trade here, though? Reggie Jackson, we might be able to get something for him. But then I'm just going to go out and try and get like the Detroit first for one of the teams and the New York Knicks first for one of them. And try and build the teams that way. Rashawn Holmes would be a decent center to have on the team. So that's probably a trade we're going to do if we don't get a 2020 pick. Blake Griffin just makes too much money. Marcus Aldridge, again, too much money. So we're going to go ahead and take Rashawn Holmes in this trade. And then I want to trade finder for the Knicks pick and the what was the other pick? The Pistons pick. So New York Knicks, unprotected. We'd have to give up our pick and Damian Dotson, Josh Hart, and our pick. I don't get the pick swap thing, so I'm hesitant to do that. So I'm just gonna try and trade them like Damian Dotson, but I don't want to do the pick swap. I just want to get your first, and you can have my first. Actually, I don't want to give him my first. I don't want to do that. I'll give him the 2021 first. And I'll give them A couple seconds might do it. I'll throw in like a bunch of seconds. If that can work, we'll do that. And this second, and if I have to, I'll throw in another first. So like 2024 first. Okay, they agreed to that. So we got the next pick for the Sonics, and let's go to the Bullets, and let's try and get the Detroit Pistons first round pick there. So with the Pistons, let's try and get their pick. We'd have to give up a 2021 pick and Malik Beasley. Okay. A 2022 and Bogdanovich, Jetty Osman, and these picks. This is probably the one we're gonna do, or Aaron Holiday. We'll trade them. I want to see what Osman's contract looks like, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna trade him Osman here. All right, so we got picks for both teams. We'll just reset the rotations for both of them, and excuse me, now we should be pretty good. So I'm just gonna simulate this season. I hope we're bad, and we'll just see what the teams look like. We'll get into the draft. Hopefully we have 2 good draft picks for each team, and then we'll move on from there. All right, so season number 1 is over. For the Supersonics, we had 37 wins, so the pick's not probably gonna be that good. But here are all the awards. I'll have to check out how the Bullets did. But yeah, any chance that anybody made any All-NBA teams for either of these? Yeah, I'm guessing not, and I don't see anybody. So, oh, Baltimore made the playoffs. Okay, I want to go check out what happened out there. So Baltimore is the 8th seed, or the 7th seed. Okay, interesting. They went 44 and 38. Okay, oh, they are the 8th seed actually. Let's check out the stats for both teams. So on the Sonics, Vucevic, I should have traded Nikola Vucevic. Would have made this team worse, and we would have had a better pick, but that's fine. We got to check out how the Pistons and the Knicks did too. And then on the Bullets, we could have probably traded like Millsap, trying to make the team a little bit worse. But it is what it is. So let's go ahead and check out the standings again. I want to see how did everybody do. Perfect. 2 worst records in the league. All right, I'm going to simulate the playoffs. We'll see how Baltimore does over here. No way. Dude, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals with that team. They upset the 1-seeded Sixers, the 5-seeded Raptors, and then the 2-seeded Bucks. They took them to 6 games. Wow. All right. Let's go to the draft lottery and let's see what happens. I'm going to actually sit through the draft lottery so I can see where our picks fall, but I'm not going to make you guys sit through it, so I'll see you at like the top 5-ish. And the Sonics' second pick ended up going 6th, so let's see. We have a top 5 pick with the Bullets. Let's see where that is. Predicted to be number 5, and it is number 5. Ugh. Dude, I sat through all that for nothing. All right, so we got 5 and 6, and then 12, and then where did the other Bullets pick go? 20. Okay, not the end of the world. We'll see. We'll see if we want to trade up or anything. I don't know, but let's check out the staff. Our assistant GM is actually pretty good. I'm going to leave him. An assistant coach, though, our real coach, sorry, head coach, we're going to fire. And we're going to try and bring in Michael Stoffer for this position. And our trainer, we could definitely get a better trainer here. So let's get Randy Martin in for the Bullets. And wow, we did not get our head coach. Okay, so I'm probably going to bring in Trent Peterson to be the head coach, honestly. And he does agree. So then the Supersonics, an assistant GM. Let's bring in Eric Brown. And he comes to the team. And the trainer, we could get a better trainer, so let's bring in Christopher Porter. And then head coach, we're going to fire and bring in, like, Otis Newman. All right, I think we got them all in, hopefully. So then let's go to the NBA draft, and let's see who we can take with both these picks. Hopefully we can nail somebody pretty good, so I'll see you guys there. So I decided not to make any trades, so with the Bullets' first pick, we're probably going to go ahead and take... I think we're going to take Okongwu with the Bullets pick, and then the Sonics, we're going to go ahead... Cole Anthony or Devin Vassell? Devin Vassell. I'm going to go with Cole Anthony. And then our next pick, which is 12, we're going to take Denny Avdia. And then at 20, with the Bullets pick again. We are going to take Desmond Bane or Nico Mannion. I'm going to go Bane here. And then, what's this? A second round pick? Okay, I don't care. Kareem Maine, sure. I don't care. All right, so let's look at the draft. Anthony Edwards went 1. At 5, we got Okongwu, who is a 77. And at 6, Cole Anthony was also a 77. And then down at 12, Avdija was a 75. Killian Hayes was 76. We could have taken Killian Hayes there. And then at 20, Desmond Bane was a 72. We could have got Nico or Patrick Williams or even Jaden McDaniels. Wow. Okay. So we're going to make sure to sign, I'll sign Maine for the Bullets, and then for the Sonics, we're going to sign both players. So team player options for the Sonics, Furkan Korkmaz, sure. Svi Mikhailuk, I'll take his, and Wayne Ellington, I'm not going to take that. And then a couple player options accepted here, and then a declined one there. So, all right, let's see. We're going to get into free agency here after these qualifying offers. We're going to extend them all for the Bullets and for the Sonics. All right, I need to know which team's which. So this team has Capella, but they would need a point guard. So we need a point guard on this team for sure. We need a lot. We need a lot. But let's go look at what the salary cap table looks like for us now. So we have $89 million, but right now we don't got much. So we got to trade away Mike Conley and Otto Porter before we even get into free agency, really. So Otto, could he get me Duncan Robinson and a first would be nice. Quinn Cook and a first. Blake Griffin makes too much money. We'll go with Duncan Robinson and a first here. Do we really not have any money? That's crazy. So we're going to have to trade Kelly Olynyk and Mike Conley, but we're going to keep Clint Capella. So Mike Conley, and I'll even throw in this second with him, see if I can up our trade value a little bit. Bruno Fernando, not the perfect trade, but definitely would be something I'd be interested in doing. We could get Denny from the Sonics, but I'm not going to do that. So we'll bring in Bruno here. And we'll also trade away Kelly Olynyk because we don't need him for $13 million. So Kevin Porter Jr., that's a pretty nice player. A couple picks from the Hawks would be nice too. But I think I like the Kevin Porter Jr. trade, to be honest. He's actually a really, really huge stud in the game. So we're going to go with Kevin Porter Jr. And our salary cap table all of a sudden looks like we have $6 million. And that's because we have the rights on Paul Millsap. All right, so that's probably pretty good. Supersonics then, let's go look at their salary cap. They got $15 million. I'm going to trade Corey Joseph and like DeLon Wright right now, so let's do that. So Corey Joe, the worst player on our team. Wow, we have like no picks on this team. Okay, so he makes $12 million. We need to bring in something a little bit worse than that. Is there a first round pick anywhere? Mavericks first in 2022. Spurs first this year, okay? And then DeLon, probably trade Ish Smith while we're at it too. A couple picks from the Cavs, we're going to do that. And then Ish Smith, $6 million. We'll trade him and we'll try and bring in, Rodney McGruder and a pick. Hawks picks. Okay, we're going to do that. So now the salary, we got $42 million and we have the rights on Ellington, Pirtle, Carmelo. I don't really want any of them. So in free agency, the Supersonics. So the Bullets were good last season, so I'm going to try and get the best player, which is Anthony Davis, on the Seattle Supersonics. And then for the Bullets, we're going to try and get, well, let's see if, okay, the Supersonics are not the top of his offers, so we're going to throw an offer at Anthony Davis here too. And then we're also going to throw one at DeMar. And then for the Supersonics, we're going to throw one at, I guess, Hassan Whiteside, just to maybe trade him away or something. So let's see what happens. We got Hassan on the Supersonics. We got Millsap. Okay, I'm so confused. We didn't get anybody here? Okay, so let's just go through this. Davis signing back with the Lakers. DeRozan's going with the Spurs. So we'll try and get Andre Drummond here. And we'll give him a player option if he wants that. So we got Drummond. We're announcing the rights on Paul Millsap, which is fine. Malik Beasley will cap hold him. Actually, yeah. Okay, so now first day of free agency. With Seattle, we could afford to sign. Let's bring Bogdanovich back. Let's bring Reggie Jackson in. And let's bring Paul Millsap back too. So, okay, we'll bring in Paul Millsap. For the Bullets, let's bring in Bogdanovich. And let's try and bring in Tristan Thompson, I guess. So Bogdanovich is coming. Tristan Thompson's coming. For the Supersonics, we'll try and bring in Morris. Oh, we can't afford Morris. Okay, not a lot. Okay, Bryn Forbes, sure. And then for the Bullets, let's also try and bring in... I don't know who we can... Let's bring in GR3. And I think that's all we're going to do. So let's go to player progression. Let's look how the teams are looking. Not going to be championship contenders right now. We're going to have to make some trades. I got a lot of centers on this Bullets team. And the Supersonics, I got... Wow, both teams' 3 best players are centers. Wow. That's going to change. I'm going to send some people to training camps and stuff. We're going to trade some of these effing centers away, and we'll get into the season. All right, this is this Bullets team. I think we're going to change Drummond to a power forward and probably just run him there. Either Drummond or Capello. So Drummond goes to an 89. Capello goes up 4 to a 90. They're the same height. I'm going to go Drummond at the power forward. We're going to trade away Tristan Thompson. We're going to put him at a power forward as well and try and get something decent for him. So Tristan Thompson, and I got some first-round picks. So let's throw this 2023 first. Chris Middleton. That would be awesome. We're probably going to bring in Chris Middleton. I could bring in Spencer and Karras as well, but Chris would probably be the best option for us. So we're going to bring in Chris and a first-round pick. Wait, what just happened? Okay. No, what the... Dude, I was just going way too fast, but we got Chris Middleton for the Bullets. Who can we trade here? So, let me go to the roster quick. We're going to see, maybe we should keep Vucevic and put Rashawn Holmes at the power forward. And we're going to put Hassan at the power forward, and then probably trade Hassan and this first and this first. And we're going to see what we can get. So, Tobias Harrison, Josh Richardson, Colin Sexton, Kevin Love, Jaren Jackson Jr., we don't need that. De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield, that's a pretty solid trade. Probably the one we're going to do. Or Jamal and Michael Porter Jr. Oh, wow, there's a lot of trades. DeJounte and LaMarcus, CJ and Nurk. Okay, I'm thinking this trade, the De'Aaron Fox trade, or this trade. I think we're going to go with this trade. And let's go see what the teams look like now. Jamal, D'Anthony Melton, Michael Porter Jr. I like this team. But honestly, we're going to send like Denny Avdia and Cole Anthony to the G League for this team. So Cole Anthony and Denny Avdia. We got to go sign somebody. So free agency, let's just sign Sir Dominic Pointer. Minimum contract. Just good enough to get our young stud, Denny Avdia, down to the G League. And then for the Bullets... Let's go see what their rotation looks like. We need to get a point guard in here, so I'll probably trade somebody again too. So if we could trade away like... I mean, yeah, if we just traded like Bogdanovich and like 2 future firsts, could we bring in a solid point guard? No, not really. Shoot. Huh. Alright, I think we're just going to run this season then. But I want to go ahead and again... send our young guys down to the G League. So we're going to send Okongwu to the G League. And I'm probably going to send... Should I send Porter or Bain? Whoever has the best potential is who we're going to send. B+, A-. We're going to send Kevin Porter to the G League as well. But again, we have to sign a free agent. So let's go ahead and sign Donta Hall. Perfect. And again, good enough to get our guy, Kevin Porter Jr., down to the G League. Reset the rotation for the Bullets. Not great, not terrible. Supersonics, pretty good. Honestly, a really solid team. We got people in the G League. So yeah, system proficiency. Balance is fine for the Sonics. Bullets. Balance is fine as well. All right. I'm going to simulate season number 2. Not expecting a lot, but it will be interesting. I will see you guys at the end of the season. All right, season number 2 is over. The Bullets win 45-37. Should be good enough to make it to the playoffs. But here are all the awards if you guys do care about those at all. I don't think either of these teams are going to be contenders. But do we have any Bullets or any Sonics on any All-NBA teams? I doubt it. No. All-NBA teams, no. Rookie teams, probably not, because we traded away our rookies. Or not traded away. We put them in the G League. So Baltimore's a 6 seed and Seattle's a 7 seed. All right, let's go check out the stats quick. So Chris Middleton, 21. We need to upgrade the point guard position here and get a good shooting guard, and we're gonna be all right. But we have Onyeka Okongwu, Kevin Porter Jr. So we're gonna be all right. And then the Sonics, I really think we're just like a shooting guard and a little bit of an upgrade at like the center or the power forward away, and we're gonna be solid. So. Oh, another rule, by the way, I can't make trades between the two teams because otherwise I would just like trade Okongwu to the Sonics because they need a center. But we're in the playoffs. I'm just going to simulate it. I doubt we're going to win the championship. But it looks like Baltimore moved on and Seattle moved on. But then the Seattle Supersonics were defeated in the second round. The Bullets lost again in the Eastern Conference Finals. So they're getting close. No matter if they're the underdog, they're still doing good. So Clippers 76ers Finals. All right. Draft lottery. We both have picks, so looks like Sonics have the 10th pick and the Bullets have... Oh, the Sonics also have the 28th pick. Do the Bullets not have a pick? Very likely the Bullets don't have a pick at all. So I'll go to the draft. We'll take whoever we need to take with whatever teams we have picks for, and we'll just go on from there. So at 10, with the Seattle Supersonics, we are going to be taking... Terrence Clark. And then with 28 for the Supersonics, we are going to take McCurmaker. And that's it. All right, perfect. So let's see. Terrence Clark is a 77. That was actually a really solid pick. Okay, rookie signing. Both of those two are good. Team player options. We're going to accept team option on Michael Porter Jr., Nicholas Claxton, Cameron Johnson, and Svi Mikhailuk. That's good. Bullets. Kevin Porter Jr., Robert Williams, Aaron Holiday. We don't need to accept Mayan, so we'll advance through that. And qualifying offers, sure. Actually, Donta Hall. Wow, he is a 75. Interesting. I don't need Donta Hall. Ceramic Pointer, no. Okay. So let's go into free agency. Do either of these teams have money? That's the real... We got 16 million. Oh, no. Yeah, 16 million. Okay, and that's because we still have, like, Rashawn Holmes' stuff. That's very interesting. The Bullets don't have any money, but we got, like, Bogdanovich that we could trade away. All right, so I'm going to look into trading Bogdanovich here, just so we can see if we can bring in anyone. Robert Covington doesn't save us much money at all. Cam Reddish. Probably not going to see anything unless I throw in, like, better first. So if I throw in these two first. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so let me go back. We'll just try and trade Bogdanovich straight up then and just try and save a little bit of money. Jerome Robinson would save us a bit of cash. Some picks from the Kings. We're going to do that. Bogdanovich is going back to the Kings. We can't offer Kawhi anything. Can the Supersonics? They're pretty close. We could probably offer, like, you know, Rudy Gobert or something. But with the Supersonics then, if we can almost get Kawhi, we could trade away, like, Cam Johnson and try and save a little bit of money. Oh, I don't want to give up the Bullets pick. What am I doing? The Bulls picks. So we'll do that. And is that enough money then to get Kawhi? Yeah, okay. Player option, no trade clause. We'll offer that to Kawhi. And with the Bullets, I want to try and free up enough money. So let's try and trade like Drummond. See if we can free up any cash. And still get a decent player in return. Hassan Whiteside would save us like $4 million. Like, is that worth it? It very well could be worth it. We could get DeJounte Murray. That would probably be worth it. It would save us $20 million. I mean, yeah, I think we're going to do the DeJounte Murray one and save us $20 million. Okay, so we got that done. So then, does that leave us money for Paul George? No, but we're pretty close. Okay, so then what are we missing in here? We're going to have to trade Chris Middleton. We're going to have to trade Chris. So Chris and these two first. Can we bring in somebody really good and save us money? Zach LaVine, probably going to be worth it. $16 million saved right there. Jaylen Brown would save us $11 million. Okay, I got to remember that. I'm going to go check how much money we need because Jaylen Brown would be super nice. This actually would be nice too. We could make that work if we needed to. Okay, but I would prefer to make that Jaylen Brown trade, but also Brandon Ingram, that would only save us like $6 million. Pascal wouldn't save us enough. Booker wouldn't save us enough. Shea would save us some money. Shea would be nice. But I really want to go see what Jaylen Brown could do for us. So I guess Zach LaVine's always there too. I think Zach LaVine's what we're going to do if we don't do this Jaylen Brown one. So let's go see how much money we would need then for Paul George. We're like 12 million off. So let me trade, who was it again? Chris Middleton and 2 firsts. Actually, you know what? Let's try and not throw the first in. Let's just see if like Zach LaVine pops up there. We'd have to trade Derrick Jones again though. Everything else is not enough. Or do we just do it for Shea? I don't know. Let's throw in 1 first-round pick. I'm kind of being stingy, but we got to do what we got to do. Jaylen Brown pops up. All right, we're going to do this trade. And is that enough to offer Paul George a contract? No. We are 3.5 million off. So that means we're going to have to trade away like an Aaron Holiday and a Robert Williams. So Holiday, just give me a pick. Okay, Knicks pick, perfect. And we're going to trade away Robert Williams and see what we can get for him. Okay, a couple picks. Perfect. That should be enough then. Okay, we got to trade one more really minimal contract. So Carson Edwards. Picks, perfect. Okay. This is not, if we don't land, okay, who's Kawhi's preferred team? Oh my God. We're not even close. Shoot. Well, the Bullets are getting Paul George, and the Sonics are not going to be getting Kawhi Leonard. Okay, so then we got to go back to the Sonics, and we got to try and sign Rudy Gobert. Use him as a trade piece. We got to do it. So we're not getting Rudy. Oh my goodness. We got to get somebody here. Steven Adams. Okay, we got Steven Adams. Okay, that's something then. At least we didn't trade everything for nothing. Let's also go out and get, I don't know who this Marcus Derrickson guy is, but sure, we'll sign him. And for the Bullets, let's go ahead and try and sign Bjelica and Damian Lee. Okay, and then we'll try and bring in JJ on a minimum here. All right, I think we're pretty good. So let's go to player progression. Let's see how everybody looks after spending their time in the G League. The people we signed, we're probably going to flip like Okongwu to a power forward, and that the Bullets are going to be pretty much set. Jaylen Brown or Paul George is going to go up to be that small forward, probably Paul George because he's taller. And then the Supersonics got a point guard and a shooting guard, so we're probably going to make Jamal a shooting guard, maybe Cole Anthony though, but probably Jamal. Then we have a center, a small forward, and, you know, like a power forward, but I have picks to trade, so... and then, you know, some of the young guys like Avdia looks good. Terrence Clark is here. All right, perfect. So I'm going to send some people to training camps. We'll get into the final season, and that's the year we got to do it. So I'll see you guys there. All right, so I reset the rotation for the Bullets, and we got DeJounte Murray with Jaylen Brown, Paul George, Onyeka Okongwu, and Capella. So let's change Okongwu to the power forward. He's up to an 87. This team is stacked. Then off the bench, we still have Kevin Porter Jr., Bruno Fernando, Clemens, Lee, and Bjelica. That team's probably almost there. We're just going to upgrade the bench a little bit. Then the Supersonics, I got to go do some things to the rotation. So, like, okay, Cole Anthony goes up 1 and Jamal goes up 2. So we're going to do that. And we're probably going to have Steven Adams be the power forward, but we're probably going to end up trading Steven Adams away. But this team looks pretty solid too. Their bench, again, looks similar to the other bench. So let's try and trade like Steven Adams and 2 firsts. So this one and like this one. And see if we can get something a little bit better. So Mitchell Robinson to run that power forward, I think would be a little bit better. Sabonis and TJ Warren would add some depth to this team. So I could see that working out really well. And I think that's probably the one we're going to do, actually. So we're going to do that. Add some depth pieces to this team. But that means... So Warren and Avdia are both on the bench, though, as small forwards. So we're probably going to trade TJ Warren, just flip him. So we'll take a second and a future first and try and just upgrade a little bit. Get a different position than the small forward. Colin Sexton would be super nice to come off the bench. Or Mitchell Robinson and Duncan Robinson. Oh, wow. We can get both Robinsons in the same trade from the Knicks. Okay. And I think that's probably actually the one we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and do that trade. And we're going to probably run Mitchell Robinson as our starting. Well, let me see what the rotation looks like, I guess. He'll be a starting center. Vucevic off the bench. Then we got Avdia, Duncan Robinson. I'm going to trade Clark and just try and, upgrade a little bit off the bench. So we'll trade like Clark, Claxton, and this first and try and get a backup like power forward or something along the lines of that. So like Rui Hachimura would actually be decent. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We got Mo Wagner as well. All right, so make sure we run a 10-man rotation. So we got Cole Anthony, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Domantas Sabonis, Mitchell Robinson. Then off the bench, we got Vucevic, Denny Avdia, Rui Hachimura, Mo Wagner, and Duncan Robinson. So I'm going to trade Wagner for a backup point guard, and we're going to be good. So Wagner, lottery protected 2023 pick. And if I can just bring in, Tyus Jones, Nico Mannion, those would be decent options. Aaron Holiday, Tyrese Halliburton. I think we're probably going to go with Tyrese Halliburton there, actually, to be honest. I don't really get him very often, so let's do that. And he should fall in line over Derrickson as our backup point guard. And I think this team is ready to go, honestly. First scoring option, we're going to go... I'm going to let the coach do whatever. So then the Bullets. We gotta work on the Bullets a little bit. We got DeJounte Murray, Jaylen Brown. This team's got a lot of defense. It's a really good defensive team. But I want to just upgrade the bench, and then we should be pretty good. So if we take Bruno Fernando, we have so many picks. So I take this first, and see what we can get for Bruno to come off the bench. Basically anything except for like a small forward, I think. Colin Sexton, Robert Covington, that'd be cool. Marvin Bagley would also be cool. Brogdon, Mitchell Robinson's on my other team. We're going to go Sexton and Covington. And, okay, so then Rocco, we're probably going to switch to a small forward and trade him away. I haven't gotten Rocco in a while and done this either, so this is very weird. This is a lot of things coming full circle. So Rocco and this first, and we'll throw in like this future first and see what we can get for him. Wendell to play backup power forward, I would switch him to a power forward. Or Bagley, I'd switch to a power forward. Yeah, Bagley as the power forward, that's going to be the move. So we're going to do that. And he is going to become our backup 4. We're going to need a backup 5. Actually, he's going to start at the 4. Okay, so we're going to need a backup 5 and a backup shooting guard. So Lee and Clemens are going to get traded for a point guard and a center. So Lee and Desmond Bane with a first. Actually, you know what? Let's go back. Let's just trade Desmond Bane and 2 firsts and try and get a backup point guard. Or not. Okay, is there any point guards at all out here? Theo Maledon. Okay, maybe we need to throw some money on with Desmond Bane then. So let's go Damian Lee and 2 firsts and just see. Tyus Jones is he's a decent... Oh, we could get Rocco. I might get Rocco just to try and, change Rocco's position. Or not change his position, but just flip him, add some more picks on with him. So let's do that. So Robert Covington and 2 firsts. Give me a backup point guard or a backup center. Wendell's backup center is not bad. Markelle Fultz. Okay, Markelle Fultz is a backup point guard. I think I like that deal the most. So Markelle's going to come in. And then we got to trade away Clemens. I'm guessing Clemens and then 2 firsts. And try and bring in a backup center. Any backup center pretty much is going to do for me, to be honest. And I don't really get any center options there. So, with that being said, we're going to go Jaden McDaniels and 2 firsts. And that might help us out a little bit. Or not. Goga Badatsi. You know what? The rest of the lineup's already stacked enough. I think this team should be fine. So 10-man rotation. We're going to drop the bench utilization down just a little bit. And, okay. This is this team now. All right. I think it's good. I'm just going to set the system for both. So balanced. Perfect for the Bullets. And then the Supersonics. Balance is the best too. Okay. So we're going to simulate the final season. See if we can get these 2 teams to meet in the finals. I will see you guys after the season. All right. The season is over. And did I think these teams would be good? Yes, but did I think the Bullets would tie the best record in NBA history? No, but it happened. I don't know how the Sonics did, but this Bullets team is going to be one to reckon with, or to be reckoned with. Cole Anthony wins Rookie of the Year, so that's cool. Anthony Davis, Otis Newman. Oh, so they went 72-10. So basically, we got the 2000 and what would it be, 15-16 Warriors, or is it 16-17 Warriors? I don't know. The Warriors went 73-9, and then we got like the 90-something Bulls that went 72-10. That's basically who we have matching up with each other. So, anybody on any All-NBA teams then? The Baltimore Bullets have DeJounte Murray on defensive first team. Okay. Rookie teams, Cole Anthony makes rookie first team. Onyeka Okongwu makes rookie second team. So does Avdia. All right. Beautiful. So we got 1 seeds in both conference. So I'm going to actually move my screen. Or my camera right here in the middle. All right. Perfect. Now, let's check out the stats quick. Oh, I shouldn't have moved myself yet, should I have? Yeah, it's fine. You guys can see good enough. So, for the Bullets, Marvin Bagley was actually our leading scorer, but this team was just super well-rounded. So, you guys can pause if you want to, take a closer look. And then the Supersonics, this is what the team looked like. Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. carrying the load offensively. So, yeah, basically it's going to be a great offensive team here versus a great defensive team right here. And I'm really interested to see how it works out. So let's simulate the first round. We got the Charlotte Hornets for the Bullets and the Warriors for the Sonics. So let's simulate the round. And it's a 2-2 on each side. All right. So 4-1 and 4-0. We're good. Let's simulate the next round. We got Boston. We got Denver. And it looks like 4-1 and 4-0 again. And Giannis gets taken down. Does Ja get taken down? Wow, 7 games. Okay. But we got him in the finals. Perfect. This is absolutely perfect. I'm probably not going to jump in at all because my recording time is already 50 minutes, so this video is probably like 40 minutes long. So let's simulate this round and see what happens. 3-1. And with Simcast, let's see the Bullets win a championship. Or is the Sonics going to make a comeback? They do not. And the Baltimore Bullets do win. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know if this is the defensive or offensive team. It's the defensive team. Clint Capella wins all finals MVP, excuse me. But yeah, this one was a ton of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It was a ton of fun to try and, build 2 completely brand new teams. Make them meet in the finals. That's something that would be so tough to do in real life. Luckily, we can do stuff like that in 2K. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, you have other video ideas you want me to try, let me know in the comment section below. Also, make sure you are subscribed if you're enjoying the videos. I appreciate you all so much. 2K21 is like 3 weeks away. I can't wait to get started on that. But thank you guys so much for the continuous support. As always, it's been TK. It's been real. Peace out.